Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and you're watching Tiana Food and Lifestyle. Today I'll be making quick coconut fried rice, and this rice is so yummy. If you're tired of the regular fried rice, just want a little bit of touch with coconut oil, stay with me, let's do this together. And my ingredients as follows. All of these are my ingredients. You can check my description box for the full ingredients. I'll be using coconut, preparing it from scratch. I'll be using some seasoning, garlic powder. I'll be using butter. Yes, I'll be using onion, pepper, habanero pepper diced, sausages. I'll be using red bell pepper, mixed veggies, chicken stock. You can just use whatever stock you have. I'll be using spring onion, red bell pepper, carrot, and of course some of my other spices like my bouillon spice, my thyme, and I'll be using garlic powder and ginger powder with rosemary, and my rice of course. And yes, also I'll be using my ginger and garlic root. So let's begin. First of all, I'm going to be preparing the coconut from scratch. So I just had to put this glimpse for us to see how I do it. If you have your own way of doing it, preparing it from scratch in a faster and easiest way, please jump in the comment section. Let's know the easiest way. So this is my coconut. I'll just I brought it out from the shell. Right now I'm just going to be cutting it into sizes like this, and then when it's ready, all I have to do is to put it in the mixer. Did I just say mixer? In the blender, and then blend it. Add some water, just a little bit of water depending on the quantity you're using. I'm using just one, so I just need to add a little bit of water and blend it until it comes out like this. It comes out creamy and well blended. You want to blend it to come out real smooth, so when you squeeze out the milk from the shaft, you get something good to use for your rice. So this is what I got. I'm just going to be squeezing out the milk from this coconut and I'll use it. So quickly, I just decided to show you all this glimpse just to have a glimpse of how I make my coconut oil. I do this oftentimes, and when I need to use coconut oil for something, so right now I'm squeezing out the milk from the shaft with warm water, or the water I used to blend it, and then that's what I have, just a bowl of coconut milk. So first of all, let's go in and begin. My coconut oil, I'll just put some in a plain pot on the stove. This is my coconut oil. This is not the milk I just prepared, this is coconut oil. Yes, instead of using normal vegetable oil, I'm using coconut oil. Everything about coconut will be coconut oil, coconut milk. Okay, so I'll let the oil dissolve, and the next thing I'm going to be doing, I'll be adding my diced onion and saute it. Make sure it's well placed, and then add in my grated ginger root, and then make sure everything I'll saute it together, and then like this. And the next thing I'm going to be doing, make sure it's well fried. Look at that. Now you don't want it burnt, you want it to still come out colorful. And then, because I realized my pot was too small, yes, for what I'm going to be doing, I had to transfer it, move it into a bigger pot. So in my major pot now, I'm just adding my chicken stock and bring it to a mix. And the next thing I'm going to be doing right now is to add in my washed rice. Yes, I washed my rice and set it aside. I'm just going to be adding it, and then adding half cup of water. Then on medium heat, I'll just allow it to boil. So right now my rice is ready. It's parboiled, meaning it's not very soft, it's almost soft. It's almost soft, which means it's ready to do whatever I want to do with it right now. So I'm satisfied. I'm just going to keep this aside and prepare our fillings. So right now in my pan, I just added half butter, and then allow this butter to melt. And then when my butter is melted, the next thing I'm going to be doing is to add in the remaining onion because I had to use half of the onion, yeah, earlier. So I just added some onion, and then add in my diced or processed habanero pepper, put it in, and then give it a mix like that, and then add in my grated ginger, and then add in my diced or chopped sausage. Now these sausages are unsalted. You can just use salted one if you want. Now add in my carrots, bring it to a mix, and right now I'll be adding in my mixed veggies. Bring everything to a mix like so. Right now I'll be adding in my seasoning and my salt. Remember to check my description box for all of my ingredients. And then I'll be adding in some bell pepper and reserve some for later, both red and green. And then bring everything to a mix. Look at how colorful that is. It looks super colorful and nice. And right now back to my rice. What I'm going to be doing, because I set it aside for a while, and remember to turn off your heat when you set it aside. It's ready, the water is dry, it's ready. So right now I'm just going to be putting in all my vegetable. The reason why I had to use the spoon first is to open it up in case it's, you know, together. So right now just adding in my vegetables, everything I just fried, and adding some coconut milk to simmer for 3 minutes. Now these are not all the vegetables. I put some aside, kept some aside rather for later. I'll be showing you what I'll do with that. Now I'm putting in some more coconut milk, the one I prepared earlier, and then give it some mix. Remember our rice was parboiled. Now we need it to get soft, not soggy soft, but you know how fried rice should be. Yeah, so right now I'm adding in the remaining mixed veggies and allow it to simmer up with the rice. Cover it, allow this to simmer for about some minutes, say 3 minutes, and then come back to check, and then add in my green bell pepper, the remaining one, and add in some red pepper, the remaining one too, and then my spring onion. Bring everything to a mix. And yes, this is super cool. You can also choose to put in shrimps, whatever you want. And check for taste now. This should be ready, but my rice is soft and good and ready to eat. Wow, look at that, ready to serve. It came out really colorful and nice, and every grain is just selected. It's not sticky. If you like this video, please give me a subscribe, like, leave a comment section. Thank you for watching, and let's know if you tried it, how yours came out, and do you also want to try fried rice with coconut taste? Go ahead. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.